welcoming one another with our hearts. You know, the Buddha taught that spiritual friendship, he said, is the entirety of the path. For one who has good spiritual friendship, good companionship, good comradeship is sure to develop on the Eightfold Noble Path, the path of awakening. So, as we gather together to practice together, just welcoming one another. Just feeling joy to get to practice together. Just thank you, everyone, for your practice. So, loving kindness, metta. Metta is the word in the ancient Pali language, the Indo-Nepalese language, for kindness, loving kindness, goodwill. Also, one translation is love. Love is a loaded word, can mean lots of things. But different than something like romantic love or a love that has a kind of attachment or clinging in it. Metta, it's just this true goodwill and kindness. It doesn't have any selfish seeking. It's not about giving. It's not about getting or giving. Often love is something in this world that we're taught that we need to seek, we need to get. Or also people like me who have been caregivers. It's something that I give and I give and I give in a way that often gets out of balance. There's a denial or not giving the love to the self. So with metta, some weeks ago I mentioned Goenka-ji, Goenka, a teacher who has many centers around the world. In his lectures, discourses, he says, love is a one-way street. You give and that's it. And this is more the flavor of metta. Just true goodwill. The Buddha taught that there's a near enemy of metta, and that's attachment. That's the kind of love that is saying, I love you as long as you do what I want, or as long as you behave the way I like, or as long as you're giving me something. And you better not ever leave me, or you better not die. Yeah, attachment. It's something that I've noticed come up in my practice, in my metta practice, when I do it. For people that I have a lot of attachment to, I deeply care about. And when that happens during metta practice, we can notice it arising maybe as tension in the body, as some emotional pain that comes up or some story. It may or may not come up as you practice. So metta is one of the 4 divine abodes that the Buddha taught. It's divine or heavenly places to dwell. It's a home for our heart to dwell, along with the other three: karuna, which is compassion; mudita, which is sympathetic joy or joy for the goodness of others; and equanimity, upekkha, equanimity. And so each one of those is kind of a different flavor um, of these wholesome states that we can dwell in. Metta, may you be happy. Mudita, joy for your joy, may your joy increase or may your goodness increase. Compassion, may you not suffer. And equanimity, that has the wisdom that understands that all of us, all beings, are the owner and heir of our actions, the owner of our karma. Often I've heard equanimity phrases taught as, despite my wishes for you, you are the owner and heir of your karma. So as we shift into the guided sitting practice or laying down practice, feel free to type in the chat um, someone or people who live in your heart that you'd like to send metta to that we can all send metta to together if it calls to you. Individuals or communities, loved ones or people you know who are suffering, people we can all share in sending our kindness and our care to together. Just take a minute and let those come in. Sending metta to our friends in the room as we wait. Inviting the body to come into a comfortable position, whether sitting or laying down, or just asking the body whatever other position it might like to be in that would be conducive to a sense of ease, calm, and relaxation. Inviting the body to relax. The eyes can close if it feels comfortable and safe for you. Taking a deep, full breath in and a full, slow exhale, letting the body relax a little deeper. Another deep, full inhale. And a long, slow exhale as the body softens and tension is loosened or releases. And another deep, full breath in. And a long, slow exhale, letting the body relax a little deeper and letting the breath come into a soft and natural flow. Inviting spaciousness into the heart, inviting ease, all just possibilities, no pressure or expectation on what you should be feeling, no worry about whether it's happening right or wrong. Inviting a light to arise in the heart center, this light of metta, like a candle being lit and growing brighter. A gentle glow that shines through the body. Shining through every part of the body. This light of care and kindness, a loving energy. Letting every cell glow in this light, every little part of the body. Letting this ease flow through the body. And no worries if the mind wanders, just gently coming back, joyfully coming back into presence in this glow, radiating through your whole being. If there's any areas of tension or pain, letting the light glow there, inviting it to grow, loosen and soften. If there's any areas that have felt rejected or judged, inviting the light to glow there. Inviting the light to illuminate the heart and the mind space. Illuminating any shadows there. Embracing this wholeness. acceptance. Nothing to change, nothing to judge, just care and kindness, light radiating through your whole being. Letting this light grow brighter, more full. Energies of softness and ease flowing through this light. I'll offer these phrases and invite them in if they resonate, and don't if they don't. If you have other phrases that resonate, please feel free. Any way that is conducive to this flow of metta emanating from the heart. May I be peaceful and joyful. May I be light in body and spirit. May I be safe and protected from harm. As the phrases drop in, letting the glow emanate brighter like a wave rippling through the whole being. May I accept myself as I am. May I be free from suffering and live with ease. Letting this light grow brighter outwards from the body, radiating outwards, a glowing field of light. Inviting in another being, maybe someone you care about who's been kind to you or benefited you, a benefactor. Someone towards whom metta can flow easily or naturally. Visualizing them, their heart glowing, touched by this light, their whole being held in this glow and this kindness. Them smiling, a gentle smile as they receive this goodness. May you be peaceful and joyful. May you be light in body and spirit. May you be safe and protected from harm. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be free from suffering and live with ease. Thanking them and bringing to mind another person, a neutral person, maybe a stranger that you've seen, or someone you've come across, a neutral acquaintance, a person who works at the grocery store or the post office. A neutral person. And seeing them glowing in this light. Their heart touched and radiating light. Their face peaceful, smiling as they receive this kind energy and care. These blessings. May you be peaceful and joyful. May you be light in body and spirit. May you be safe and protected from harm. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be free from suffering and live with ease. Seeing them joyful and glowing. thanking them, and inviting in someone who you may have had some difficulty with or minor challenges, irritation, maybe not the most difficult person, but someone towards whom it might be possible to shine the light of metta to. Feel free to return to a different person from a different category if this feels like not the right time. Trusting your heart, bringing to mind this person, the glow of metta radiating out from your heart through your body, extending to this person in front of you, seeing their heart being touched and glowing. Their face smiling as they receive this kind energy. May you be peaceful and joyful. May you be light in body and spirit. May you be safe and protected from harm. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be free from suffering and live with ease. Thanking them. Coming back into the heart, this light emanating outwards, letting it grow brighter and expand in all directions. Out to everyone in this room, all of our friends sitting here together. holding everyone in this light, sending love, kindness, care to everyone we walk the path with together. Holding everyone in this glow, seeing everyone joyfully receiving this energy and extending this light out further, growing brighter in all directions, sending our love, our metta to the people on the land at Dhamma Dena, to the Inman family, to Amos, Devin, Hannah, to Linda on her birthday, to Louise and Mike, to Matthew Vincent Byrne III, to Maura, Anna, Sherry, and Arena, Ashley and Bobby Dirk, to Karen, the Chavez and Liban family, to Jaden and Rocket, Richard Milton Fuller, to Leslie, who is passing from this life, and her partner Jeffrey, and hospice workers as they support her. To Judson III, Mary, Liana, Tahira, Fausto Jr., Pauletta, Anwar, and Manrique. To Flavio in Mexico, to Jan and her family, to Robin Powell, to Dr. Wu, to all people who are without food, to nurses and other healthcare workers on the front lines of the pandemic, to the Mendo family, and to Julie. May they all be well. And sending this outwards, expanding over the entire earth, to all beings in all directions, in all forms, seen and unseen, known and unknown to us, beloved and unloved. All beings all over, glowing in this light, held in this care. May all beings everywhere experience peace in their hearts, be free from suffering, and live with ease. Thank you for your practice. Let's just take a minute or 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Let that settle and integrate. Stretch. Drink water. Pet the cat or dog. All right. And so I just dropped in the chat Larry Yang's forgiveness phrases. I dropped the L off of Larry. They can be really helpful. I've brought them in many weeks of Metta Mondays. Forgiveness practice can often be really helpful. There's different sections towards oneself, towards others. Yeah, it can be really helpful as we're cultivating loving kindness and we see the areas where we're blocked, where the metta doesn't flow. Forgiveness phrases, forgiveness practice can help unblock the flow and let this metta grow and emanate. It really is an infinite well of love, of loving kindness that is our deeper nature, our Buddha nature, as it's sometimes called, bodhicitta, the infinite wisdom and compassion and kindness that flows from our hearts. And as we practice, slowly the blockages can get removed. Over time, we can see them shifting and moving. And sometimes it can take many years of practice for that to happen. And I wanted to bring in, just read a couple short verses from the Dhammapada. It's a collection of sayings of the Buddha. This is Dhammapada verses 42 and 43. Whatever an enemy may do to an enemy, or haters one to another, far worse is the harm from one's own wrongly directed mind. Neither mother nor father, nor any other relative can do one as much good as one's own well-directed mind. So, what we're doing here in this intentional cultivation of metta, we are well directing our minds. We are training the mind to future arisings of more metta. We're conditioning the mind towards that rather than our habitual reactivity or the autopilot, our minds just running all over the place, caught in this thought and that story, this feeling and that feeling. And this kind of cultivation is so powerful in shifting the quality of heart as we move through the day, in how we interact with others, and how we treat ourselves in these subtle stories that might just, or subtle habitual attitudes